started. I'm about to touch on a whole bunch of subjects, maybe 2 or 3, but the first one is going to be astral projection, as you can see from the title of the video or the live, or if you're in the live, you'll see. But I'm gonna post it as a video too. But we're going to be talking about astral projection, right? So first, how you always start a live off with positive energy, because we want all positive energy in on this live or in this video, right? So how we always start off with positive energy, we always say our affirmations, right? To call our energy back, because our energy, everything, right? Your energy. So we use this affirmation to remove all the negative energy, right? So you're going to call your power back by saying this: I call my power back to me from every person, place, or entity, from every space, portal, time, and dimension, from every connection, attachment, vessel where I left it. I say, all right? So, this. One moment. Okay, cool. All right. So, now let's talk about astral projection, right? So, a lot of people don't know what astral projection is. A lot of people is scared of astral projection just because of the simple fact that some people tell you the negative things about it, but they don't tell you the good things about it, because you got bad things about it, you got good things about it, right? So, but astral projection is basically when your avatar leaves your body, your physical body, and go into a different realm, which we call the astral plane, right? So, and the astral plane is a whole different dimension. So, while you astral project, you must make sure your spine is aligned, right? So basically just laying down straight on your back. So while you're trying to astral project, your spine must be aligned, meaning straight, because if not, the energy cannot flow up through the spine. So that's why you must make sure your back is straight while you're trying to astral project, so the energy can flow up your spine, right? So now, once you leave your body through astral projection and go to the astral plane, you are now on the 4th dimension. Now remember, the dimension that we're on now, which you call Earth, is the 3rd dimension, and we call this hell, right? So I'm gonna pull this up. I'm gonna pull this up if I can find it. I can't find it. Okay, but basically, this is the third dimension, which we call as hell, and this is Earth, and this dimension is based off fear and emotions, right? Now, 3rd dimension, which is hell, which is the physical, which is Earth, what we call Earth. Now, the fourth dimension is the astral plane, right? Now, that's when you're in between the spirit realm and the physical realm, because once you leave your body through astral projection, you will still be, let's say you astral project and you're still in the same room, right? And you still see things that's in the physical, right? You're in between 2 different Can y'all hear me now? Type in the live if y'all can hear me. Y'all couldn't hear me. What? I need somebody to say in the live that y'all can hear me so I can continue. Cause if not, I'm gonna have to end the live and start over again. I don't think nobody can hear me. Can y'all hear me? All right, cool. All right, y'all can hear me now. Okay, so people talk about the bad things and no, people talk about the good things and not the bad things while astral projecting, right? So when you astral project, you might see an entity, right? You might see an entity, or aka we can say a shadow or a demon, right? So basically these is nothing but low vibrational beings while you're in the astral plane, right? So when you see these beings, you do not have to fear them, right? Fear only stands for false evidence appearing real. You do not have to fear them, right? Now they only can stand above you or be over you or feel like they have power over you because you're giving them that power because they feed off fear, right? And negative energy. They feed off fear, right? So you're giving them that authority to basically feel like they're over you because you're giving off a sense of fear and they're feeding off your energy, which is that fear. So now they feel like they have control over you once you fear that entity while you're in the astral plane. Now, you do not have to fear. Okay, now, once you don't fear that entity while you're in the astral plane, you can tell that motherfucker to get the fuck on. You feel me? You feel me? Now, a lot of people don't know is you can kill an entity just with your words. I hear background noise though when you're loud. I don't know why. Yeah. So okay, so basically, you can kill entities with your words, just like in the physical plane, right? Just like in the physical plane. Now, say for example, if you see a shadow being, right? That same beings that's in the astral plane. If you see a shadow being, right? Say for example, if it's dark, right, in your kitchen, right, and you walk in there and you're pouring you some water or something, and then you see a shadow figure, right, that walk past you. Or say for example, if you're in your room, right, and it's a fucking shadow figure in your closet, right, you can kill that entity just by words, right? Remember, the tongue holds power to it. You can kill that entity just by words. You can tell that entity, get the fuck out of my house. Right? Right. You can tell that entity, get the fuck out of my house, right? And they'll leave because that's the power of the tongue, right? And there's nothing that it's nothing that is over you. You are God, generator, operator, and destroyer, right? It's nothing that's over you, right? So when you're in the astral plane, you can kill them with your words. So basically, right? Now, the good things about it is, like I said, you can travel through different dimensions. You can go to different planets, galaxies, universe. You can explore the world in astral projection, right? And you can also explore with other people, right? You can explore with other people. Now, in the astral plane or the fourth dimension, right? It's stuff that goes on in that plane, right? You got wars that go off in the plane. You got people that fight in the astral plane. Even people that have sex in the astral plane, right? They do. It's a lot of like the astral plane is just like the physical realm, right? It's just like the physical realm, right? You can see motherfuckers walking around in the astral plane, right? So I'm turning the light back on. Light back on. Now, with astral projection, right? You hearing shit. Where was I? Where was I? I'm about to be on my Dr. Umar shit. I'm about to be on my Dr. Umar shit. So, okay, all right. So, now that's the good things about astral projection. So, like I said, astral projection is just like the physical realm. You will see people walking around. You can astral travel with friends. You feel me? You can meet new people in the astral plane. Like, you can do all types of stuff. It's people, like I said, it's people that's going to war. It's people that's fighting each other, doing inappropriate things, and etc. You can work out. It's so much fun things about the astral plane or wild astral projection, and people don't talk about it. Now, they try to make you fear astral projection because astral projection is healthy. Astral projection is a good thing, right? The astral plane, okay, basically you could say, let's put it like this. The astral plane is basically where you come from, right? And you don't come from this planet. So that should give you a reason not to fear astral projection, right? They want you to fear astral projection because they don't want you doing shit like this, or they don't want you uncovering this secret. Now, it's different forms of astral projection. You can astral project while meditating. You can astral project while sleeping. Now, a lot of people don't know, right? When you go to sleep, your astral projection. You're astral projecting, right? When you go to sleep, you're astral projection. A lot of people don't know that, right? So basically, when you're sleeping, the only thing that's happening is your soul is leaving your body and it's exploring different realms, different dimensions, right? It's exploring different realities, right? So that's what's happening when you're sleeping. Now, a lot of people don't remember that they astral projected while they were sleeping, mostly because of your diet or shit that you doing before you go to sleep, right? Now, you're not supposed to eat while you go to sleep. You're not supposed to smoke while you go to sleep. You're not supposed to watch TV before you go to sleep. You're not supposed to be on your cellular device while you go to sleep. iPad, TV, phone, computer, none of that. You're not supposed to be doing that while you're going to sleep, because now it's fogging up your mind, right? Because remember, the devices like the phone, iPads, TVs, computers, everything holds 5D, right? Everything holds 5D. It gives off a radiation frequency, right? It's sending frequency through your brain. It's flowing through your brain, and it's not making you able to remember your dreams or even dream how you want to dream, right? So you're not supposed to do that while you're going to sleep. You're not supposed to be doing that while you're going to sleep. Now, the best way to sleep is to sleep in pure darkness, right? Because remember, we come from pure darkness, triple darkness. That's where we come from. Everything stems from the darkness. Without dark, it will not be any light. You feel me? I'm gonna say it again. Without darkness, it will not be any light. Everything stems from the darkness, right? That's where we come from. The black woman, or the carbonated, or the neuromelanin woman, which is the black, aka the black woman, manifested herself out of dark matter energy, right? And that's how we are here today. Now, like I said, the best way to go to sleep is in the darkness. Now, when you get ready to go to sleep in the dark, right? Maybe drink you some water before you go to sleep, right? Not no bullshit ass water, right? Some spring water, right? Now, I'm not telling you what to do. I'm not telling you what to drink, eat, none of that. Smoke. I'm not telling you can't do none of that before you go to sleep. But the best way so you can remember your dreams, right, is to sleep in pure darkness and remove any device that is near you, right? So, when you wake up, write down your dreams, right? Now, the best way to know that you astral project, right? The best way to know that you astral project without yourself knowing that you astral project is when you wake up, you feel tired. You feel way tired. You feel tired as fuck. You feel way more tired than you was before you went to sleep, right? Because you use all your energy to astral project, right? You use all you know what I'm saying? You got all that energy together, you know what I'm saying? Just to astral project, right? So now I know that is for a lot of people, right? You wake up more tired than you was before you went to sleep. Now that's a good sign that you astral projected while you was asleep. A lot of people don't know that they astral project every fucking night. Everybody astral project every night. You might not remember it, like I said. It's because of the shit that you're doing before that you go to sleep. You're not supposed to smoke before you go to sleep. You're not supposed to watch TV before you go to sleep. You're not supposed to do anything before you go to sleep. It just needs to be you and complete darkness, right? Now, try this tonight, right? Just try this tonight. Sleep in complete darkness. Remove any device that is near you. Don't eat. Don't eat 3 hours before you go to sleep. Don't smoke. Don't do none of that, right? All right, now, a little bit of cannabis, right? That can help you through astral projection too, right? Because a lot of people abuse cannabis, right? Which is weed. A lot of people abuse that plant, right? And they just fall asleep off of it, right? But if you using it correctly, you can astral project off of that too, right? Because that plant comes from a whole different planet, a whole different star system, right? Right? I had made a we're not going to touch on that, but I had made a video on that. It's called cannabis. Just go on my TikTok, I am chosen chopper. You will see, scroll down and you will see that video. That plant comes from a whole different star system, right? A whole different planet. So a lot of people abuse that plant and they're not using it correctly. But if you use it correctly, you can astral project while using that plant cannabis, right? So, because when a lot of people use the cannabis, right, most of the time, their body get numb. Their body get numb and they get tired and they feel like that they're ready to go to sleep, right? They feel like that they're ready to go to sleep. Your soul feel like it's ready to leave the body already, right? Because it make your body tired. So you can use that plant, right, before you go to be. I won't say before you go to sleep, but like 2 hours, right? You know what I'm saying? Get your little 1-2 in. You feel me? And you can use that plant for astral projection, right? So now those are some of the things you can do to astral project. Now, let's take it back from let's take it back to the start. So to astral project, right? You must lay on your back, flat, right? Make sure your body is straight, hands is down, not crossed, not out like this, not hands in the air like this, or not spread it out. Make sure they're down by your legs, laying flat, right? And make sure your spine is aligned, basically meaning straight, so the energy can flow through your spine, right? So now one of the techniques you can use, I learned this from Young Pharaoh, right? One of the techniques you can use is um basically wiggling out of your body, right? Now, what do that mean? Wiggling out your body. Now, you can use your basically you can move your fingers without moving them, right? So if I'm doing this right before I go to sleep, I'm not moving my fingers physically. I'm moving my fingers. I'm moving my fingers with my basically my soul. That's what I'm doing, right? So you can think, right? You moving that okay, basically everybody put your hand out right now, right? Right? Just put your hand out, right? Now, wiggle your fingers, but don't actually move your fingers. Just wiggle your fingers, right? And you're gonna feel it. You're gonna feel it in your hand that you're wiggling your fingers, right? Now, you can do that with your whole body. You can do that with your whole body. You can wiggle out your physical body and go and enter the astral plane, right? Now, so when you're about to astral project, you must slow down your thoughts, right? You must slow down the brain. You must shut down the body, right? So what I mean by that is don't think of nothing else. Just think about your soul leaving your body, or when you close your eyes, visualize your soul leaving your body, right? Now, some people won't even realize that they astral projected, right? Because they might just fuck around and look up and look this way, and they see they see their body still on the bed or whatever you're laying on, right? They might see that. Now, um, slow down your thoughts, right? Now, when you do that, like I said, a lot of people won't even realize that they astral projected out of their body, because it's a portal that you go through when you leave your body and you go into the fourth dimension, which is the astral plane. It's a portal that you go through. Now, you might not remember that, right? Now, remember. So a lot of people don't remember when they come out the womb. They don't remember that. That's just how it is. It's just like you're going through a portal, and now you're in the fourth dimension, which is the astral plane, right? So it's gonna take you to a portal, and now you're in the astral plane, right? Now, once you can control your mind, and you can once you can control the mind, you're not a slave to the world or to this system, right? Because like I said, the mind is a powerful tool. I can touch on y'all of the mind, right? So now stick with me on the astral projection. Now, you must, like I said, slow down your thoughts, right? So now you must dwell into your mind now, because remember, you can alter You can alter your rims by your train of thought, right? And now, the minute you slow down your thought, you're able to leave your body through astral projection. I'm gonna say that again. The minute you are able to slow down your thought, you are able to leave your body through astral projection, right? So now, like I said before, you're only enslaved if you cannot control the mind, right? Because remember, slavery is not physical anymore, right? They're not making motherfuckers pick cotton, right? They're not putting chains on motherfuckers' hands, necks, and ankles. They're putting chains on people minds now. Slavery is mental. Slavery is dealing with the mental now. Slavery is not physical anymore, right? Now, that's what I wanted to touch bases on, right? Now, we're gonna end the live off with positive energy, right? Well, we always do. We always end the live off with positive energy, right? So, we're gonna end the live off with positive energy, and remove all the negative energy, right? So, you're gonna use this affirmation, right? You can say it with me. You can say it alone, right? You're going to say, I call my power back to me from every person, from every place or entity, from every space, portal, or time, and dimension, from every connection, attachment, and vessel where I left it. I say, right? Now, for those who maybe watch this live all the way through, I'm going to cut some of this down, and I'm going to post clips of it on TikTok. Say it again slowly. I got you. All right. So say this affirmation. I call my power back to me from every person, place, or entity, from every space, portal, time, and dimension, from every connection, attachment, and vessel where I left it. I say. So, like I was saying, I'm gonna cut down this live. Actually, no, I'm gonna post it how I always do. I'm gonna post it, and then on my TikTok page, I am chosen Chapo. I'm gonna cut down this live little clips, and I'm gonna post it on TikTok. So if yeah, but yeah, I'm out in this live.